We don't know when Jesus is coming back, but we know where he's coming back to. And he's coming back to a Jerusalem that is in the hands of the Jewish people. So we know the birthing of the church happened on the day of Pentecost. But what a lot of people don't understand is when the birthing of the doctrine of the church changed. Now, I want you to realize the Bible prophecy that we're in right now, because we're involved with reversing that curse. There was an emperor by the name of Constantine. Most of you know this. And Constantine, this is a few hundred years after the time of Jesus. And Constantine is the Roman emperor. And Constantine gathers all the main church leaders, which are now 300 years after the time of Jesus, mostly Gentiles. So Constantine gathers them together, what is in modern day Turkey. There's a book called The Council of Nicaea. It's very hard to read, but full of information. And he gathers them together and he says, I have declared from Egypt to England, all the Roman Empire is Christian. I declare, they're all Christian. The only problem was they never heard of Jesus. Do you understand that? There were no radios, there were no books, there were no printing presses. They didn't know who Jesus was. And they worshiped different gods than the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So they got together and they said, okay, how are we going to turn the whole Roman Empire to believing in Jesus and make the Roman Empire the center of Christianity? The center of Christianity was where? Where was the center of Christianity? Jerusalem. The Roman Empire said, we're going to turn it away from Jerusalem and make the Roman Empire the center. How are we going to do this? Their number one decision was, let's blame the Jews 300 years after the time of Jesus. Let's blame the Jews for killing. They didn't have books. They didn't have anybody teach them. They had to listen to the church fathers, and what the church fathers said was truth. And they would say over and over again, the Jewish people are cursed. The Jewish people are damned. The Jewish people are abominable. God wants to save the Jewish people alive to the coming of Christ so he can punish them himself. And over again. And so this is what the church was. But listen to me. But in the last days, God said he would raise up Gentiles that would tear down the wall between Jews and Gentiles. And God would pour out upon us blessings that are beyond anything we can imagine.